Hi guys, welcome back again to my channel. One of the things that trended last week was Opeyemi's review of Cubana Chief Priest restaurant. If you're active online, you would have seen his review. Now, Opeyemi is a food critic, and last week he traveled to Owerri, and one of the restaurants he decided to visit and review their food was Cubana Chief Priest restaurant. Cubana was very excited to have him, and he really welcomed him. Now he dropped his review video, and there is something about that review video that just did not sit right with me as a person. Now Opeyemi was very polite in that video. I don't know, maybe as a sign of respect to Cubana Chief Priest, knowing that Cubana Chief Priest is quite influential, yes, and also a social media person. Maybe it was a sign of respect, but he was so polite that it felt offensive. When somebody is trying to get on your nerves and then still make you feel as if, I don't even know how to put it. Maybe you have to listen to it.
And then your local dishes, the rice and the protein, even though I didn't try your local dishes, they looked standard and they looked like they would taste nice. And the portions of the protein, the size looked really, really, really big. So kudos to you on that.
But that was how it felt to me. It was so calm. And then something else that happened was that when he ended the review, he said that he knows that this review might cost him his safety. Like, I didn't really get that. Why were you already instigating a fight from your review? Why? Okay, you did an honest review. So let's say you used an open mind to do that review. Then you wouldn't have made that statement.
Pastry chef needs to be taught one or two things. Again, I come in peace. I know this review might cost me my safety, but mama didn't raise a bitch.
But he made this statement like that he knows that his safety in the East might be threatened because of this review. Now, Cubana Chief Priest saw his review and commented on the review and told him thank you for visiting his restaurant and the rest. Then he also went to his DM and said some things about how karma will get to him, that why did he come to his restaurant and give this wicked review, that whatever he sows he's going to reap it, and that this business is owned by a 6 years old, because this business is actually owned by Cubana Chief Priest's son. Like, he used his son's name to register the business. Now Opeyemi came out to post this DM and said that he knows a threat when he sees one. To be sincere, I'm not a fan of Cubana Chief Priest, but from that message there was no threat. What he told him was karma, and I don't think karma is when you leave something to God. I want to believe that there is good karma and there is bad karma. So if Opeyemi didn't even do something wrong, why was he scared? Or rather, why didn't he think that the karma that will come to him is a good karma since he did something good? Well, Cubana Chief Priest came to explain himself, saying that when he saw Opeyemi's review, he just took it as a normal thing. He took whatever advice it was that Opeyemi had given to him, and he commented and told him thank you for visiting his restaurant. Then he went back to lash on his staff for not doing a good job, because Opeyemi said they microwaved the burger they served him, and burgers were not supposed to be microwaved. So he went back to his staff to ask them, why this is not how things are done, why are you doing things wrongly, why are you giving a wrong impression of my restaurant? And then the staff went on to tell him that it was Opeyemi that asked them to microwave the burger. So they served him burger from the fridge, and Opeyemi asked them to microwave it. Now, I want to believe that Opeyemi must have just asked them to make it hot or warm it. And from his review, he actually said that the best way to warm or make a burger hot is through the oven, not a microwave. So, but maybe the staff, when he asked them, he hasn't come to explain himself on this part. He hasn't come to say this was what I instructed them. But he was according to the staff, when they served him, he was the one that asked them to microwave it, and so they went ahead to microwave his pastries and his burger, and now he made that review. It also seems like he has instigated what his review was going to be. I don't know. He commended his other food. He commended the size of his food. He said he tasted the juice there and it was great. This was only where he had a consign. And I really don't know. So I want to hear from you. What do you think? I'll also be playing this review at the end of this video for you to see for yourself and know if Opeyemi overreacted. For me, I feel he already tried to instigate something by his post, by everything he did on this post, by the way he started the post. At first, Cubana was going to avoid that, but when he asked his staff and his staff told him that he actually requested for them to microwave it, that was when he now went inbox and made the statement he made. Well, share with me in the comment section, what do you think about this whole incident? What is your opinion? What is your thoughts? Did anybody overreact and the rest of it? I would like to hear from you. Thank you for watching this video.
And the management of Donald's restaurant. I visited your spots today and I have a few things to say to you. Let's start with your space. Your space looks really nice, and even though it's not an upscale dining spot and it's a fast food restaurant, the interior design gives a sprinkle of upscale dining spots. So, kudos to you on that. And then your local dishes, the rice and the protein, even though I didn't try your local dishes, they looked standard and they look like they would taste nice. And the portions of the protein, the size looked really, really, really big. So kudos to you on that. And I tried your juice too, your fresh juice. It was fresh pressed juice. I love it. But your pastries, I think that is where you are lacking and you could do better. So I ordered a burger, and the first error they made was microwaving a burger. Usually, burgers are not pre-made. It's a la carte, meaning you make it as they place an order. I already saw the burger I made, and I was like, I'm curious. Let me see how a ready-made burger tastes like. And when I placed the order, I saw them put it in the microwave. You do not microwave pastries. First of all, again, when they order a burger, you make the burger a la carte. But let's assume the burger was already made. If you want to warm it, you put it in an oven that's already hot for 3 to 5 minutes. But then again, you are not meant to warm burgers. You are meant to make it a la carte. And your other pastries that were also pre-made, when I ordered is it bread cake? I don't know what that is. They also put it in the microwave, and I would assume that they put your other pastries in the microwave. Your bread cake, I am not trying to be funny. If I stoned someone that your bread cake, the person would have a migraine. Now, I'm sure that when the bread cake was made fresh, it probably tasted nice and it had a soft, fluffy texture. But microwaving pastries makes the texture hard and turns it to stone. So I would strongly advise that you either make some pastries a la carte, or you get that heated lamp that keeps the food warm when it's in the show glass. And if you can't do that and you want to warm the food, I would strongly advise you put it in the oven. Except your pastries, everything else in the restaurants was standard. The service was good, the local dishes looked nice, but your pastry chef needs to be taught one or two things. Again, I come in peace. I know this review might cost me my safety, but Mama didn't raise the